Imagine a creature that not only wields the devastating power of a Hulk, but can also unleash nuclear energy at levels that surpass human comprehension. Now, what if I told you that this being exists and its name is Red Hulk? Have you ever stopped to wonder how he became so brutally powerful and what makes his anatomy so terrifying? The answer goes far beyond the fury we're all familiar with in traditional Hulks. Red Hulk isn't just a red version of the Emerald Giant. He's a force of nature with powers that defy every law of physics. What makes his anatomy so bizarre? And how does he differ from Bruce Banner, the original Hulk? Today, we're diving deep into what makes Red Hulk a true destruction machine, exploring every detail of his powers, abilities, and what makes him one of the most dangerous and feared characters in the entire universe. But the lingering question remains, how can anyone control so much power without being destroyed by it? Power development. Red Hulk's origin isn't conventional at all. Unlike the traditional Hulk, whose transformation was the result of an accident involving gamma radiation, Red Hulk was created intentionally through a highly controlled experiment, and it's precisely this difference that shapes both his powers and his anatomy. Red Hulk is General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, one of Bruce Banner's greatest enemies. Ironically, in his attempt to destroy the Hulk, Ross ends up transforming into an even more powerful and destructive version of the monster he so despised. It all began when Ross allied himself with a group of scientists known as the Intelligentsia, led by the villain MODOK. Together, they exposed Ross to a concentrated dose of gamma radiation and cosmic rays, resulting in his transformation into Red Hulk. This origin places Red Hulk on a level far beyond simple genetic mutations or scientific accidents. His transformation was calculated with a clear goal: to create a living weapon capable of not only fighting, but surpassing the strongest heroes on Earth, including the Hulk. Gamma radiation, known for amplifying physical strength, was combined with cosmic rays, which can manipulate energy. This explains why Red Hulk not only possesses immense brute force, but also the ability to absorb and emit energy in ways no other Hulk can. From the start, Red Hulk's powers were developed to make him a total destruction machine, free from the limitations that Bruce Banner faces. Ross not only retains his intelligence in his Red Hulk form, but he also doesn't revert back to human when he loses his temper, meaning he can stay in his destructive state for as long as he wants. But what makes this transformation even more frightening is the unstable nature of his powers. As Red Hulk uses his abilities, his body progressively heats up to the point where it can release enough thermal energy to devastate an entire city. And that's just the beginning. How the powers work. Now that we know how Red Hulk acquired his powers, it's time to understand how his bizarre anatomy allows these powers to function so devastatingly. The combination of gamma radiation and cosmic rays not only transformed his body, but restructured it in a completely unique way. Let's start with the obvious: superhuman strength. Red Hulk is incredibly strong, perhaps even more so than the traditional Hulk. His enormous, muscular body has been maximized to withstand forces and impacts that would crush any human being. Every muscle, bone, and organ in his body has been reinforced by gamma energy, allowing him not only to lift tons of weight, but also to withstand attacks from equally powerful foes. What sets him further apart from other Hulks is his astonishing ability to absorb energy. While the traditional Green Hulk is primarily known for his brute strength, Red Hulk has a far more advanced control over his own power. He can absorb energy in various forms, from nuclear energy to the gamma power of his adversaries, including the original Hulk. This makes him a true energy sponge, capable of growing even stronger the more energy he absorbs. However, this absorption ability comes with a downside. As Red Hulk absorbs energy, his body begins to overheat. His body temperature rises exponentially, and he starts releasing an enormous amount of heat. There have been instances where Red Hulk actually went into combustion, radiating enough heat to cause massive destruction around him. This overheating is one of the key peculiarities of his anatomy, making him a true danger to both his enemies and anyone nearby. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect is that, unlike the original Hulk, Red Hulk retains his intelligence and human personality even when transformed. General Ross keeps his mental faculties intact, allowing him to use his powers in a much more strategic and calculated way. He isn't a mindless beast driven solely by instinct. He's an experienced, intelligent combatant, capable of employing his abilities tactically and devastatingly. In short, Red Hulk's anatomy was engineered to make him a living weapon with abilities that go far beyond a simple, strong punch. His capacity to absorb energy, his overheating, and the fact that he retains his intelligence make him one of the most dangerous characters in the Marvel Universe. He doesn't rely solely on brute force, but on a lethal combination of powers that places him on a completely different level. Powers and abilities. Now that we've explored how Red Hulk's peculiar anatomy enables his powers, let's detail his most remarkable abilities. These powers make him an unrelenting force, capable of rivaling the most powerful heroes and villains in the Marvel Universe. Superhuman strength. Red Hulk's strength is colossal, comparable, and in some cases even superior, to that of the traditional Hulk. He can lift and destroy virtually anything, from battle tanks to spacecraft. What's most impressive is that his strength seems to increase with his anger, much like the Green Hulk, but with the advantage of being more controlled and calculated thanks to General Ross's active mind in his Red Hulk form. Energy absorption. One of Red Hulk's most unique abilities is his capacity to absorb energy from various sources. This includes gamma radiation, cosmic energy, and even solar energy. This ability not only strengthens him but also allows him to neutralize energy-based attacks, converting them into a boost for his own power. He's absorbed energy from heroes like the Hulk and even from cosmic characters such as the Silver Surfer, showcasing the vast potential of this skill. Overheating. As Red Hulk absorbs more and more energy, his body begins to overheat, emitting heat at extreme levels. This heat is so intense that it has caused him to combust spontaneously, igniting his own body. This can be used as a weapon, unleashing thermal explosions that vaporize everything around him. However, overheating can also be a disadvantage, as it may temporarily weaken Red Hulk if not properly controlled. Extreme durability. Red Hulk's physical resilience is astounding. His body is virtually impervious to conventional damage. He can endure blows from immensely powerful beings, withstand nuclear explosions, energy attacks, and even survive in the vacuum of space. His red skin, fortified by gamma radiation and cosmic rays, serves as a living armor. Accelerated regeneration. Even if Red Hulk is injured, which is rare, his body possesses an extremely rapid regenerative ability. He can recover from mortal wounds in a matter of minutes, making him even harder to defeat. This ability ensures that even in prolonged battles, he can continue fighting while his opponents tire. Immunity to poisons and toxins. Due to his unique anatomical composition, Red Hulk is immune to poisons, toxins, and diseases. His gamma-altered physiology renders him invulnerable to chemical substances that would affect an ordinary human or even other superheroes. This includes resistance to toxic gases, radiation, and even venomous substances created by powerful villains. Tactical intelligence. Unlike the traditional Hulk, who often acts on instinct and raw emotion, Red Hulk retains all of his intelligence and military experience as General Thaddeus Ross. This makes him an incredibly dangerous adversary, as he combines physical brutality with tactical strategies. He can plan his actions, exploit his enemies' weaknesses, and use the battlefield to his advantage. These powers make Red Hulk a complete threat in both physical brawls and strategic confrontations. His brute strength, combined with energy absorption and overheating, creates a range of devastating possibilities for defeating his opponents. Moreover, his durability, regeneration, and immunity ensure that he can face virtually any enemy without worrying about sustaining damage. And perhaps most terrifying of all, Red Hulk is smart, calculating, and always one step ahead. What makes Red Hulk so special and powerful? Now that we've discussed his powers and abilities in detail, it's time to answer an important question. What makes Red Hulk so special and powerful that he is feared by many in the Marvel Universe? First of all, his unique origin already sets him apart. Red Hulk isn't the result of an accident, but of a carefully planned process designed to create the ultimate weapon. The combination of gamma radiation and cosmic rays defines his unique anatomy and extraordinary abilities. While other Hulks rely far more on chance or luck for their powers, Red Hulk was conceived from the start to be the pinnacle of strength and destruction. Another factor that makes him special is his ability to absorb energy, a feat that few characters can achieve at such high levels. While many heroes rely on sheer brute force, Red Hulk's capacity to drain energy from enemies and from surrounding sources puts him on a completely different level. He can become even more powerful during a battle by absorbing the power of his adversaries and using it against them. This means that fighting Red Hulk can, ironically, make him stronger, turning any confrontation into a risky gamble. This energy absorption ability, combined with his overheating, is what truly sets him apart. Most characters with some form of limitation or weakness must constantly manage it. But in Red Hulk's case, his overheating doesn't immediately weaken him. Instead, it becomes a potential weapon capable of causing massive destruction around him. This transforms him into a veritable ticking time bomb on the battlefield, raising the level of threat with every passing second. Furthermore, the fact that he retains his intelligence and tactical skills in his Red Hulk form makes him more than just raw muscle. Many heroes and villains with similar powers depend purely on their strength. But Red Hulk acts with strategy and precision. He can plan his attacks, identify enemy weaknesses, and fully utilize his military experience. It's this blend of overwhelming power and tactical intelligence that makes him a deadly threat to any opponent. Another aspect that cannot be ignored is his regeneration and durability. Red Hulk not only withstands the most devastating attacks, but also recovers quickly from any damage. This places him on an almost invincible level in prolonged combat. Even if an adversary manages to temporarily overpower him, Red Hulk is capable of bouncing back to the fight, stronger and more prepared. Finally, what truly makes Red Hulk special is the way he defies expectations. As General Ross, he spent most of his life hating the Hulk and trying to destroy him. But by becoming Red Hulk, he not only accepted, but also embraced the power he once despised. This creates a fascinating dynamic between him and his adversaries, especially Bruce Banner himself. Ross now possesses a form of power that rivals the Hulk's, but without the same emotional limitations that Banner faces. He is the cold, calculating, and devastating version of the Hulk, and that's what makes him feared by heroes and villains alike. Conclusion. Now that we've delved deep into the anatomy and powers of Red Hulk, we can truly appreciate just how formidable he is. His meticulously planned origin, combined with an array of superhuman abilities, makes him one of the most powerful and unpredictable figures in the Marvel Universe. Red Hulk isn't merely an out-of-control brute. He's the result of years of military strategy, a true example of how absolute power, when combined with tactical intelligence, can become a devastating threat. His ability to absorb energy and grow stronger during battle puts him on a unique level among characters who harness gamma radiation. Far from being a weakness, his overheating transforms into a terrifying weapon that amplifies his destructive capacity. When you add accelerated regeneration, extreme durability, and immunity to toxins to the mix, Red Hulk becomes nearly invincible. Moreover, his control over his Action 7 in his transformed state makes him an even greater threat than the traditional Hulk. He isn't driven by uncontrollable fits of rage, but by an experienced and strategic military mind. This balance between power and intelligence is what truly elevates Red Hulk to a special status, making him one of the greatest threats any hero or villain could face. In the end, Red Hulk is much more than just an alternative version of the Green Hulk. He represents what happens when power is placed in the hands of someone willing to use it without hesitation. The lingering question is, how can anyone stop a force as relentless as Red Hulk? So, did you enjoy this deep dive into the anatomy and powers of Red Hulk? If you liked it and want to see more analyses like this, leave a comment below with suggestions for characters you'd like us to explore in upcoming videos. Your feedback is incredibly important for us to keep bringing you the content you love. Don't forget to hit that like button, it really helps the channel grow and reach more people. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe now and hit the bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching until the end and for being a part of this amazing community. See you in the next video.